from Matar Cake, the channel that's about baking and much more. A warm welcome to my channel. With summer already underway, I thought I'd bring you something refreshing to beat the summer heat. By the end of this video, you'll see how, with just a handful of regular ingredients, you'll be able to make not one or two, but 3 incredibly refreshing summer drinks. 3 kinds of virgin mojitos. Virgin meaning they are non-alcoholic mojitos. But what is a mojito? It's a Cuban cocktail drink. And classic mojitos are made with 5 ingredients: sour lime, mint leaves, sugar, white rum, and club soda. On the other hand, virgin mojitos, the ones we are making today, are made with all of these except the rum. Coming to the name mojito, it's a Spanish word that's spelled M-O-J-I-T-O. But since in Spanish the letter J is pronounced like the letter H, instead of mojito or mojito, it's pronounced as mojito. And though in the regular virgin mojito, sour lime is the only fruit included, by throwing in other fruits, you could make a variety of fruit-flavored virgin mojitos. Today, we are going to make a regular virgin mojito and give a fruity twist to the other 2 by adding crushed watermelon in one and some mixed berries crush in the other. And we'll also give a Jugad twist to how we make our mojitos. You'll soon see how. But now, let's dive right into preparing some super refreshing virgin mojitos right here at Matar Cake. To make this, we'll start by cutting up some sour lime wedges or pieces like this. I've already cut a couple of limes, and now let's cut the third one. Before cutting each lime, first roll it on the work surface, pressing it down a little at the same time. This will make it easier to get the juice out of the lime. But make sure you remove the seeds from each piece. Now traditionally, the first step towards preparing a mojito involves crushing a few lime pieces along with some fresh mint leaves in a glass using a muddler. Now a muddler is a sort of wooden pestle that bartenders use to crush the lime and mint leaves by pressing down on them and twisting the muddler around to extract the fragrance and oils from the mint and lime pieces, as also the lime juice from the sour lime. Since in most homes we don't have any fancy equipment like muddlers, here's how we'll make a smart change. I'll crush the lime and mint in a steel bowl using a potato masher and then transfer the crushed mix to a glass. First, let's add 5 to 7 small lime pieces to the bowl, and to this add around 8 to 10 mint leaves. Now instead of muddling the mint leaves, some bartenders prefer to just muddle the lime wedges and smack the mint leaves like this between their palms to sort of wake them up and make them release their fragrance before adding them to the glass. But I'm going to follow the more common procedure of muddling the lime and the mint leaves. To this, I'll add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I like the taste of brown sugar in this drink. But if you want to add regular sugar, which is sweeter than brown sugar, add just 1.5 tablespoons of it and roughly powder it first to help it dissolve more quickly. Let's muddle all of this. And then transfer the crushed mixture to a tall glass. Now we also need to add some lime juice. But if you're going to add Sprite or 7-Up or some lemony fizzy drink at the end instead of plain club soda, you could skip the lime juice. Let's add 1 tablespoon of lime juice and a pinch of salt. The salt is optional and is just a sort of Indian touch to the mojito we are preparing. Next, let's fill at least 3/4 of the glass with crushed ice. Add 2 to 3 fresh mint leaves on top and then fill the glass to the brim with club soda. Now all we have to do is stir the drink and add a sprig of mint as a finishing touch. Our virgin mojito is ready to be served and enjoyed. It looks so refreshing. You can imagine the taste. To make a watermelon mojito, we'll first roughly crush a few pieces of watermelon in a food processor or mixer grinder. Here's the watermelon crush I just prepared. It's around half a cup. Like before, we'll first crush some lime pieces and mint leaves and 1 tablespoon of sugar that I've powdered. We are using a little less sugar here because the watermelon will also add some natural sugar to the mojito. Remember, you don't have to tear the mint leaves while crushing them. Just bruise them lightly. Let's transfer this to a glass mug and then add 1 tablespoon of lime juice, the watermelon crush and a pinch of salt. Next, we'll add the crushed ice, fresh mint leaves and top it all up with some chilled club soda. Let's stir the watermelon mojito and like before, add a sprig of mint to this delicious drink too. For this mojito, I'll be using a commercially bought mixed berries crush. I've already crushed the lime pieces, mint leaves and 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar and will transfer this to a glass jug. To this, I'll add 2 teaspoons of lime juice. You could add a full tablespoon if you want. Next, we'll add 3 tablespoons of the mixed berries crush. This contains a mix of strawberries, blueberries and mulberries. Instead of this, you could also add just strawberry crush or some orange juice or even mango pulp. I added a pinch of salt off camera by mistake. And will now add the crushed ice, some mint leaves and the club soda. Let's stir this too. And that, my friends, is our third invigorating virgin mojito. Here are all the 3 mouth-watering mojitos we just prepared. If you want to modify any of these to make a classic mojito, just pour in around 4 to 5 tablespoons of any white rum, like Bacardi. To give our mojitos an even more attractive look, you could also add some lime slices to them, like this. Our tasty, low-cost, non-alcoholic summer drinks are now ready to enjoy. So why sweat it out when you can chill with a refreshing glass of virgin mojito? Cheers! Hope you'll make these soon at home and tell me which one you and your family liked the best. But before that, if you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, do hit the subscribe button right away and click on the notification bell too for future uploads. Okay? Until we meet again, have some fun times and stay cool.